some different lighting. This is a different vibe.
Okay. Dinner time. Dinner time. Let me just shake the depression off real quick.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, you
Oh, I
can.
didn't know
Have you tried it?
Let me try right now.
Did it work?
Wow, I'm healed.
Okay, good.
That's crazy.
So, hi. So now I'm happy.
You've never seen anyone happier than me, right?
I'm so happy.
Aren't you?
We're so happy.
The happiest.
Oh. Fucking, I'm in love with Nate Jacobs in it. That scared me. Oh my god, that scared me. Okay, but we just went to Erewhon, and because we're hungry, we had a long day at work.
We really did have a long day at work.
Yeah.
Every day's a long day at work.
So yeah, let's do Erewhon haul.
Erewhon haul.
What'd you get?
I got the same drinky as you.
Me too.
This is the Pineapple Dream. It has, I just threw that. I think it was pineapple, orange, and strawberry. The color just looked like
delicious.
Ooh.
Let's see. Let's read it. Ingredients are organic orange, organic pineapple, organic strawberry. I love. Let's do a taste test.
Yeah, can we?
Mhm.
It was $11.
I'm gonna like this.
It was $11.
Also, it's glass. Also, it's thick glass.
It was $11.
So you know, this is gonna be good.
I wasn't ready.
You just pop it off. With the thing. You're gonna be gagged. It's pretty good.
Okay, worth $11.
No, that's literally so. That's literally so good.
Okay, fine. It's $4 in my heart.
What the hell?
Yummy.
And then I got Flora Vital. Oh wait, well, yeah, Flora Vital.
Oh, is that what you were taking before?
They, yeah. I went to the doctor and I was low iron, so they just say this works. Found it on TikTok.
Nice.
And it's not like the pills because I feel like iron pills messes with your bowel system, and I don't really want all of that. What'd you get? Food wise.
I got tofu sticks.
I was looking for those.
$12.54. What'd you get?
I got a kale salad.
Name your price.
I don't even know. $6.80.
Oh, that's not.
And then I got sweet potato taquitos, and this is $9.50 for two. For two, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at, there's two in here.
Listen.
Like, that's crazy.
Like, my dinner was $25. And it's a juice and tofu.
The tofu's good though. Wait, how much was the tofu, did you say?
$12.54.
Oh.
There's 5 of them.
Alright, let's get this going.
Oh, but like,
We'll go. Also, don't get it twisted. I'm not a salad girl, but this salad is pretty good. So I don't want to be painted as a salad girl. Not that there's anything negative about being a salad girl, but that's just not how I identify. So just because I'm eating this salad, I don't want anyone to think that I'm a salad girl. This is just like a one-time thing.
I feel that way about the Skyline. The salad at Skyline Chili.
What's that?
It's so good. It's just like basic salad. Like iceberg lettuce, tomato, cucumber, cheese, and ranch dressing.
It's delicious.
They have a good Greek salad too. I have a hard time deciding between the two. It's the only place I like salad. It's literally Skyline.
What sounds delicious? I also like the salad from Chick-fil-A. The one with the nuggets on top.
Oh, I can't imagine ever getting a salad at Chick-fil-A.
It's actually good because they have avocado ranch.
And
the dressing is pretty good. And they just put the nuggets on top. So you're literally still eating the chicken nuggets. Yeah.
Got it.
It's just on like romaine lettuce and mixed greens. So it feels better. But.
That's Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
It is not Sunday. This is our first off-schedule filming.
Yep. We had so much fun this weekend.
Too much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Too much fun to stop it.
And now I'm crashing. Like, I'm
crashing
crashing
bad.
I'm
crashing
crashing
bad.
terribly. Also, we played, what is that game?
We're not
really strangers. All night, Sunday night, till like 3 in the morning with Jessica.
You're still off. Sleep-wise?
No, not sleep-wise. It just like made me depressed.
Oh, yeah, we were fighting.
We're always fighting. Dude.
It was really eye-opening for me.
I just like...
I feel like it got me reflecting in a more cohesive way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt.
Because I feel like otherwise when I'm reflecting, it's just like a spiral of reflection. It's not really like a thought-out reflection.
Mm-hmm.
And that made me like reflect thoughtfully.
Mm-hmm.
Which I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I'm spiraling right now because I watched a TV show, and that, listen, I knew.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm literally feeling like I felt when I watched Normal People for the first time. I don't know.
Holy shit.
Let's talk about it. Because I'm actually really excited about it, because sometimes I like to wallow in this feeling. And I have a couple days that I can wallow in this feeling, kind of. A little bit. I like to wallow longer. It was better in the pandemic, but it's one day on Netflix. And did you watch any of it were you paying attention, or were you just kind of like, it was just on?
I watched like some of it.
Okay.
I thought it was boring, but whatever.
So I read the book, source material, great, amazing. Movie, the original movie I think came out in like 2011. It's with Anne Hathaway. And you know, listen, when I watched that movie, I was like, ooh, I'm moved. Like, the source material is moving, and the movie was moving. Like, I was like, ugh, emotional. What a ride. I was not inclined to watch a remake, because I'm so anti-remake, because why are we remaking everything? Like, where is the original storylines? I'm so over a remake. So I was, like, not really going to watch it, and I also was like, it looks kind of Netflix-y. You know what I mean? Like, visually, it looked like a Netflix show, and I was like, I don't know. But holy shit. I stand corrected. It does still visually look like a Netflix show. That's the only unfortunate bit. Because, like, you can't even see the person next to them when they're, like, filming a shot on one person because it's so blurred next to them, which I really just don't like the camera work there. And the saturation is still a little bit off for me. But holy shit, I'm literally going to look past all of my quips about Netflix. Excuse me.
Was that tofu coming back up?
Yep, and I've only had one stick. But I stand corrected, because the actors, I'm shocked. I haven't seen chemistry on screen like that since Paul and Daisy. I truly haven't. And I cried multiple times. And I did watch all 14 episodes in a row last night. Like, I just finished them. I stayed up and then I just finished them. And I am shocked. I'm shocked. But yeah, it is taking me down a path. It's like, it was just, I forgot kind of the source material a little bit since I read it so long ago. And when I was hearing some of the stuff that they were saying, I was like, oh.
Any lines that stick out?
Yeah, there are a few. There are a few. There's this one scene where, I'm like, also spoiler alert, I guess. There's one scene where Dexter and Emma are in Greece together on vacation, and he's just like being so boy. He's just like, ha 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 ha, I had a crush on you, ha ha ha, and she's like, okay. And he's like, actually though, I have a crush on everyone. So it's like,
oh, I remember watching that.
Yeah. And then she's like, I don't know what you like expect me to just like sit around, hang around, and like sparkle for you until you like have it together.
She drowned him.
And then she dropped him. And then she pushes his head underwater and drowns him. And rightfully so. But it's my favorite type of like movie. It's basically every episode is a different year. So it starts in 88 and then it goes to like 2007. So that's like early on in their friendship, like maybe like 4 years, 3-4 years in. And then episode 7, so 7 years in, there's a huge fight. They have like a really massive fight in the middle of the street. And she's literally like, "You're awful." Dips. And they don't see each other again for like another 2 years, I think. And then they see each other again, and he's like, "I missed you, ha ha ha. I'm engaged. And I'm having a baby." And she's like, "What?" And he's like,
Good for him.
"Love you though."
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just kind of like that over and over and over again. It's crazy. It's my favorite type of plot. But yeah, I'm in pain. It has a sad ending. Do you know how it ends?
No.
You want to know?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert! Okay, so so they finally get together after like 15 years, right? And like they're the happiest they've ever been. It's like the Connell Marianne when they finally get together in college, episode 6. Happiest they've ever been. They're having a great time. And then he's like, let's go look at a place together. Here's the address. Like, I'll meet you there. And she's like, "Okay, sick. I'll meet you there." And she's like biking there, and she gets hit by a car, and she dies.
Why did they do that?
I know. It's horrible.
Wait, why would they do that?
Yeah, it's horrible. So she dies, and then he like spirals bad for like 3 years.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's just sad.
I don't get that part.
It's just sad. I don't know why they did that. It's messed up. But they did.
Did she die in the movie?
She dies in the book. She dies in the show. Movie. She dies in the show. It's like part of the plot that she dies.
In a car accident?
Well, she gets hit by a car. She's like on her bike crossing the street, and a car hits her. And then there's like a scene of her like.
I would have just laughed.
You would. I feel like it's not funny because like
I would have laughed.
It's not funny because he's like doing bad. He's like doing bad, and then he's like finally doing good, and then she gets hit by a car and it's like out, lights out forever.
I totally would have laughed.
You should watch it then.
I won't.
Anyway, so rest in peace, fly high, eyeball. Oh, and it's raining. And it's February,
Yeah.
so yeah. Yeah.
It's raining. Yeah, we're supposed to be hibernating right now. Like, we're not supposed to
The
be
Veronica video?
yeah. We're not supposed to be out there. This is, like Veronica said, this is the season of the bears and the squirrels.
The what?
The bears and the squirrels. Gaining 15 pounds, drinking 7 beers every single night, and eating pizza.
I'd be down to do that.
I'm not supposed to be eating a sweet potato taco roll. It's not right.
It's not right. But I do need to like get my life together a little bit.
Why? Why do you want to do that?
Because I'm giving nothing right now.
You are. You're not good.
I am?
Yeah, same.
Because I'm trying to get someone to fall in love with me. And like this. It's quiet. It's quiet. Oh! As I was watching that show though, I was thinking about, because I don't, oh my god, I don't think you're the same as me, in the sense that like watching things, you don't get the like, the giddiness.
No.
But I do a lot, and I feel like I'm very, very, very like moved by these like tender moments in television, in movies. And I'm like, why? Like, isn't that crazy that we have to like create media to like experience
That's
that?
why I feel so empty.
Oh,
Because like,
you don't
I don't
like
get
how it
that.
makes you feel, or you don't. Feel good?
But when I do feel that way, I'm like even angrier because it's not real. Like, it's not happening to me. And I've never felt that way in a real sense.
Ever?
No, not ever.
Oh.
Years. Yeah.
Can you name like a piece of media that does make you feel that?
Like Little Women. Like my favorite movies.
Oh.
No.
But like,
Before Sunrise, like, is a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, that one is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just watching it at a bad time. Also, because I
know, because I'm like, I feel like maybe it's like my tendency to like want to dig deeper. You know, like I'm like, oh, I'm sad I don't have that, so I'm like, let me watch that so I can like remind myself that I don't.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like that. Like,
yeah.
I'll just feel so empty in the end. Like, it's just like a bad reminder. That's how I feel. In the summer I turned pretty, like, I didn't feel anything. I just think it's entertaining.
Not making me feel like, no.
Not like that.
No.
I mean, normal people didn't make me feel like that.
I know.
Great show. But I'm like, great show. You wrap it up.
Oh, yeah, then you
like, I'm not
this one.
gonna like watch it again. Because I love it so much. But also, like, a lot of people could say the same. But also, a lot of people could agree with you.
I'm trying to put people on right now. I'm like, who can I talk about this with?
And yeah, I just...
Sorry. What were we watching recently? Where someone was like reading someone to sleep? Or was I reading a book where someone... I think
you were reading a book.
I was reading, and in the scene, one of the characters is reading to the other character until they fall asleep. And I was like, I don't think I like that.
Really?
But you were like...
Yeah, I like that. I think I like that. I just feel like it's so tender. And I'm like, I would like that. Obviously, it depends on what. Like, I'm not gonna have you read me
weird stuff.
like a self-help book. But something interesting, but not weird. Yeah.
I don't know.
Nidra and Amanda do that to each other.
Oh.
And we think it's so fun. Like, we once had a reading night, and we were all just like, should we read a chapter or like a couple pages of each book to each other? And we did that, and it was so fun. And I feel like if I had a significant other that did that to me, it'd be so beautiful.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I love that you use the term significant other and not boyfriend.
Ew. Ew, don't say that.
My boyfriend and I are getting dinner later.
Okay, so there are two words that should not be on the internet.
On the internet.
Or anywhere, for that matter. Or said in any context, ever. Actually, like, you could say it in person. You could say boyfriend in person, but specifically...
Only once, though.
Only once.
And then my boyfriend, comma, name. And then use the name for the rest of the conversation. But try to mitigate the amount of times that you do say boyfriend, because it's just not right. It's just not fair. We shouldn't be using that. No, it's not even not fair. I just don't even want to hear that. Like, I can't. I don't know. But as soon as somebody says my boyfriend, I'm like, you're what? It doesn't make any sense. Because it falls in that category of words like adulting to me. Like, it's just so, like, when somebody says adulting, I'm like, that is so cringe. Like, oh, you're adulting? Or when someone's like, oh, I'm so tired of adulting. Like, that word is so done. That word is so fried and, like, chiseled up in millennial world. And I also don't even want to say the word millennial because that's not really who I'm targeting. But, but like, millennial type.
It's just, ugh. It doesn't sit right with me.
I do get it. I think it's like cringy when you like say it over and over and over again.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Name, and then like when you verbally parentheses. when you're like, oh, I was hanging out with Alex, my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Then we were blah, 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 blah. And then me and Alex went to blah, 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 blah. Appropriate.
Mm-hmm. Also, when somebody says my boyfriend in a sentence, my brain just goes to this figurine. You know that figure in the Olivia Rodrigo video? I forget which one it is. Get him back.
Get him back.
Where she goes to the guy's house.
Bad idea, right?
Bad idea, yeah. She goes to the guy's house and it's like this silhouette of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I see when somebody says my boyfriend.
Just so
when they're like, oh yeah, me and my boyfriend went to this restaurant. I just picture like whoever I'm talking to and their boyfriend is just like this silhouette of nothing at a restaurant. Like, say his name. Personify him. What are we doing?
They don't want you to know. They don't.
I mean, I guess I don't really want to know either, but like, I don't want to be. Huh? You need some contact.
Yeah. I agree.
So lame. Like, saying my boyfriend is so lame. Having a boyfriend is like so outdated too.
My partner.
Like, so like.
I don't know though.
So
Because then when people say my partner, I'm like,
just say their name.
like your partner in what?
What'd you say?
I'm like,
you do crimes? Your partner in crime?
what kind of
You
partner?
do crime together?
Your partner in practice? Your law partner?
Yeah. Your business partner?
What kind of partner?
Your sexual partner?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, what kind of partner?
My partner.
My partner. That also makes me wonder if you guys are like,
It's so...
it makes me wonder if you guys are like engaged but not married, or like partner gives me like we're together but we're never gonna get married vibes. Also, partner makes it feel like you're sharing things.
I mean, they are.
But like my partner, I'm like your partner. Like I'm like, oh, like do you guys like pay rent together? Like do you have a shared bank account? Whereas
Probably.
when someone says my boyfriend, I'm like, oh, okay. My partner.
Boyfriends they just sit down here.
Oh, lover.
Ew! Yeah, what do you say? Because if I ever get a boyfriend, I'm not going to know what to call him because I'm not going to say my boyfriend. That's so stupid.
Oh, but then you
Ew.
also can't not say it, you know?
There's no other option. So I do understand that people are cornered into saying and calling their boyfriend my boyfriend. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And when I compare the two words boyfriend, I don't know, yeah.
Do you want someone to call you their girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's so different.
And then I do want you to actually say it 400 times. I
That's
don't even
so
want you to
different.
call me by your name. Call me by my name.
Yeah.
I want you to be like, my girlfriend and I went to the grocery store, and then my girlfriend picked up 3 apples because my girlfriend was going to make dinner that night.
Yeah.
And then after she made dinner, my girlfriend actually made dinner too.
Like, it sounds so much better.
Right.
I also love when older women, they talk about their girlfriends. And they're
like
my
girlfriends.
girlfriends.
My girlfriends.
I love when
It's
they say
cute.
it.
Girlfriend
It's
is cute.
adorable. It's like, it is tied with a bow, that word, in my opinion.
Girlfriend is cute. Boyfriend feels young.
Girlfriend feels like you're like 12 years old.
I'm about to be like my dude.
Mm-hmm.
My guy. My buddy.
My guy.
No, I would say my guy. My man.
Mhm.
Ooh. Oh, I do kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
My man. It just feels sarcastic, but I would
My
say
boy
it
buddy.
sarcastic.
Yeah, I would say my man, for sure.
Sarcastically. But also
No, I would say, like, you're my man. Like, I would say
my
that.
lord.
Yeah, my man is a funny one. But I love that one. That one's fun.
Mm-hmm.
My man.
Ooh.
It's decorated.
It is. It feels more serious.
Yeah.
My boyfriend feels like someone who would dump me in 3 days.
Exactly. Like, y'all are not going to be together tomorrow. Sorry. Sorry about it.
It's temporary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, yeah.
How's that? I
It's
feel like
good.
I just
It was so
mauled
soft.
that tofu stick. Like, I feel like...
Are you done?
Yeah, I think so.
I should take a break.
Yeah. I felt kind of like I went kind of fast. But it was dense. They're so dense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, your juice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you have your charm necklace?
Oh, yeah.
We went to Brooklyn Charm on Sunday.
Let's go get it.
Oh my god, now I have to like burp. What are you supposed to do when you like are dating someone? Like, oh, how am I supposed to like burp and fart?
Well,
Like I just
you're
have
gonna
to like
have
hold
to.
all that air in?
no, you're gonna have to do it.
Get it, Aaron?
Haha. No, you're just gonna have to do it.
I just don't know. I just don't.
Do you fart in front of your friends or like burp in front of your friends ever?
I'll burp. I try not to
The
fart, though.
thinking. I know. I try to mitigate the farting as well. Oh my god.
I'll literally like get up and go to my room.
No,
I'm,
yeah.
like
I definitely
cheeks clenched.
burping
holding
is
the
more
fart in.
casual. Yeah. Burping is more casual. Like I'm definitely not farting at like. I never grew up.
But
farting
I'm not
at
really
camp or
like
retreats.
belching, you know? Like my burping is like,
Oh, I'll belch if I need to.
Oh, I don't-
I just think it's funny.
I don't know how to belch.
Well, not
I
if I'm in public,
belch.
in front of a bunch of people. But if I'm like with one or two or three or four people,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
But yeah, I try not to fart. But it's hard
I try
because
not to either.
I'm a gassy girl.
How often do you fart?
Like all day, every day.
I think same.
That TikTok that was like calling, like farting when you're on a walk with people behind you, crop dusting.
Wait, what does that mean?
Someone was like,
What does that mean?
like crop dusting is like when they have the planes that go over the fields and they like drop all the like
Oh.
stuff. Someone was like, oh yeah, I'm like always crop dusting. Talking about like farting when people are behind
Holy
them.
shit.
And I'm like, same kind of.
Holy shit. Yeah,
I'm outside.
I do that. When I'm out there, it's more freeing.
For
Because
sure.
you're not in an enclosure.
Also, I'm like, who's gonna know it's me?
No one.
It was silent.
Yeah. That's so true. No,
You
same.
could literally be like, that's anybody.
Yeah.
You could also be like, who smelled that?
Oh my god. I always feel bad when I'm at concerts and I fart and then I just... and then I don't know if you know it's you. I obviously know it's me.
Also,
and then I smell it and then I'm like, damn, I hope other people aren't smelling this
I also
right
feel
now.
like I recognize my own fart.
Same.
Like, if I was in
same.
a crowd, I'm like, oh, I know that's mine.
But like, do other people know that this is a fart right now, or like, is this
Right,
something
they don't
else?
know that,
Right,
like,
they don't know
that's-
what my fart smells like. It's so personal to me.
They don't know that like you just farted. So like, yeah,
No, but same.
that's why I do feel more free because I'm like, oh well, who's gonna know?
Yeah, I don't really do that. I'll fart in front of my family.
Oh, I'll totally fart. Like in front of my family, I'm like, who's the loudest? Like I'm like, how can I make this
yeah.
as loud and long as possible?
My dad once sat on my head and farted. And I was like 6 years old. I never forgave him. That shit was evil.
I'm like
But
very.
did you and your siblings do stuff like that?
Oh,
I hate. Anyways, I won't out my sister.
I feel like if someone's sitting on me, then I'll like intentionally try to fart so that they get off.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah, that's fun. Like a little repellent,
Yeah.
like a skunk. Wait, why do we fart? Wait, we literally fart.
If I have a good
Wait.
if I have a good one coming and I'm at home, like I'll go into a room where they are and like let me.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, no.
The fact that
It
we
just sucks. I
emit
wish I could do
stinky
that.
gas,
Like, why can you only do that in front of your family?
because they can't go anywhere. Like you're stuck with them forever. So I guess that's why.
Yeah, I don't really know. Like, I just don't know.
What do you think?
Why? Wait, why do I think?
Why you can only fart in front of your family, not your friends?
I just feel
Let's have a
so.
healthy debate.
I think you can't.
Actually, but although I think there's one. I think we think the same on this.
I feel like around your family, I'm like, oh, like, well, you've like Like, my parents have, like, wiped my butt before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what if I fart?
Yeah.
And my brothers, I'm like, siblings.
You guys have been all listening to each other's farts for decades.
Ever.
Yeah.
Like, I've watched them throw up and everything.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, no, I don't think I have any friends that I would be like, let me, like, really, like,
Rip one.
Like, rip one
Yeah,
in front of you.
I don't feel comfortable doing that.
I don't feel comfortable doing that either.
When it happens, though, when somebody else decides to do that, like, I find it to be funny. But, like... But, yeah.
And if you had to fart, I wouldn't be like, oh, you need to exit the room. But also, I'm like... I'm just embarrassed.
But it is gross.
It's kind of embarrassed.
Because, like, yeah.
Or, like, okay, for example, like, your toilet was broken this weekend.
Yeah.
And, like, you, me, and Jessica all share the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, I kind of can't poop right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I kind of can't poop as freely.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I know someone else is going to come
You
in
can't,
here.
like, destroy the toilet in that way because other people are going to be using it.
It just feels disrespectful.
Yeah. Meaning, yeah. You know what was weird? Because my toilet wasn't working this week. And I peed in the toilet and then it stopped working. So obviously the pee was like still in the toilet. Also, it broke for reasons that weren't caused by me. Let me clear that up. But the toilet wasn't flushing. I don't know. I think there's something wrong with the water in our building. There was this week. But I don't know. I guess it affected my toilet. But I peed in my toilet and something was wrong with it and I couldn't flush it. And so I just had to leave it in there. But when I left that day and came back, the pee was gone. So did you slurp it up?
Yeah, I Barry Keoghan the fuck out of it.
I thought so.
I want all your bottles.
I thought so. I could.
Yeah.
I sensed
That's
that
why I
when
moved
got
here,
home.
actually. That's why I moved here. So I could, like...
What else have you done?
Just some weird freakish shit.
What else have you done?
Like, smell your underwear when you're not here and stuff.
Wait, because I have two.
Oh, that's nice. What did you
I've
think?
done that too.
What'd you think?
Roses.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right?
Roses and like a little vanilla.
Yeah, that's what I tried to emulate. I've been working on my...
I think that pineapple juice is working.
For sure. For sure.
Anyways, we went to Brooklyn Charm.
Oh, right. That was a tangent.
Can you tell us your story about your necklace?
I sure can. So we went to Brooklyn Charm, which was in Ventura. This was on Sunday. And Brooklyn Charm there's one in Ventura, which makes no sense because it's called Brooklyn Charm. But anyways, we were in there for like...
Wait, is there one in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were in there for hours. Hours.
4 hours.
Were we there for 4
Probably
hours?
felt like it. Maybe 3. Maybe 2. 2.5.
It was a long time. Basically what it was is like a huge room, and there's all these little like dishes that have charms in them, and you can pick whichever ones you want for yourself, and then you can pick your own chain, and then they put the charms on for you, and then you have like a cool necklace. And you can do whatever you want. You can either do them fixed like this, where they're like the same distance apart, or you can do like clustered charm necklaces. But basically it gets to be super personalized. So this is what I ended up coming up with, and I ended up with 13 charms, and the centerpiece is this gold medallion. You can watch this on my vlog channel because I filmed earlier.
Let's give them 30 seconds to subscribe.
You can just pop over there
Thank you.
and then pop right back. And I'll hold it closer, but I don't want to do that right now. So the center, or you can look on my Instagram, it's at Erin DeVilbus. I posted an in-feed photo of them pre-chain. Anyways, this center medallion is like a vintage looking E. It's like a script E, and it's on like a bronzy kind of plate. Doesn't it look kind of like ran through? The E in the
Yeah,
middle?
it's vintage.
It's vintage looking.
It looks like a collector's E.
Right, right. And then to the right of, we'll do the right side first. To the right of it, I have a freshwater pearl, and then I have a matchstick, and then I have a glass bead that's got blue flowers, and then I have a gold pegasus, a black stone, and a silver tooth. And the silver tooth is like very Boy Genius coated. And then on my left side of the medallion, I have a silver dagger, a shell, a Sagittarius symbol, another blue stone, a fairy, and then a tiny pink flower. And then my story is, I have, like basically my process was, I have the silver tooth, the silver dagger, and the silver fairy because I wanted like a mixed metals moment, and so I like split those up evenly. And then I have this black stone, and then this black Sagittarius, and then this blue stone, and those three felt like kind of like a darker color to kind of match. Then the freshwater pearl and the shell are both like pinky colors, and then I have this tiny
Did you dig that one out yourself out of the dirt?
Out of the ocean.
Which one?
The freshwater pearl.
Which ocean?
Oh, Pacific.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I did it myself.
I was just making sure that it was as authentic as you were describing it.
Yeah,
So,
it is. Same with the shell.
Okay, cool.
And then this glass flower over here, I just put it next to the fairy because they look cute together. And then, oh, the
Can
match.
that match start fires?
Yeah, probably.
Can you start one right now?
Maybe. No, it's giving metal.
Okay.
But I liked the matchstick, and I liked that it had a little pop of red on it because I just didn't want it to be all like gold and all silver. And yeah, this is like what I came up with, and I like that it's
Sick.
fixed and chunky. Oh, and I got to pick my own chain too.
Mm-hmm.
They had a bunch of different types of chains. I was almost gonna go with something more dainty, but then with like the dagger and the tooth, I was like, oh, maybe I should like
What's the
do a
price
chunkier
range?
change. Oh, so the charms are all between $3 and like $10 each, depending on how big they are. And
Most of them are 5 and 6, I would say.
Most of them are 5 and 6. I think only this like little glass bead was 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then the chain was $22, and then all together this was $103, which like for a personalized necklace that I got to curate myself, I feel like that's a great price, and I'm so happy.
And you'll have it forever.
And it makes every outfit look cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was just wearing
Like a
my
sweater.
like
Mhm.
yeah no I was wearing my like solar power shirt today with these pajama pants, and then I put this on, and I was like, oh, I look fitted right now.
Very cool.
Like I look like I put some effort in.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Very cool.
that's my
Okay, I'll
necklace.
talk
What about
mine.
yours?
So this one is a take on womanhood, and you know,
Thing, the like sighing when you're talking about
growing
womanhood
into
goes
that.
crazy.
Yeah, because as women we sigh, and we pine, and we sulk, and we have so many emotions, and we don't know what to do with.
I really like, but actually they're kind of right when they said that.
They are right.
I, like,
They are right.
I really am.
We feel guilty. We feel sad. We feel like we need to. Yeah, sulk.
Oh my god.
And so this is that. And so in the oh my god.
I like how they.
Same. I like the way that it sounds. I feel like a dog when I wear this, like a little dog with a bell.
For sure.
But in the middle, we have a locket with little hearts embossed in the middle. And so this left side of the necklace that I'm showing it symbolizes more of purity and girlhood, because we're starting with the Virgin Mary, because I can relate to her on so many levels. But it's the Virgin Mary with diamonds all across her, and the pendant is white. And then next to that, we have a teddy bear, because girlhood it's youth. Children have teddy bears. Little girls love teddy bears. And then we have a silver heart. I just liked the gold and silver mixed metal moment. I like how Sandy Liang has jewelry with mixed metals, and I just think it looks really good, and it's a cool thing happening right now. Next to that is a white pendant with a yellow flower on it. Yeah, femininity. Femininity. The word that I can't say. And then a ballerina, same vibe. And then a moonstone, which I always wear a moonstone ring. And the day before we went to Brooklyn Charms, I lost my moonstone ring. So I thought this moonstone will replace the moonstone ring that I lost. But yeah, moonstone, it symbolizes being calm. And I need that. But on the right side, we get a little more quirky. We get a little bit more scary. So to the right of the pendant, we have a yellow heart with red flowers on it. Ooh!
Spicy.
Spicy. And then to the right of that yellow heart is a real heart. The organ.
Oh, right.
The organ heart itself. The silver heart.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very hospitalic. Very hospital.
Okay.
Hospital core.
Oh.
Very hospital core, very emotion core.
Mm-hmm.
To the right of the organ is a bra. A pink bra. To the right of the pink bra is a tooth. My thought process with the tooth, yes, boy genius. But I don't know why I didn't think of that when I first saw the tooth. I just thought like, oh, that's kind of like gross.
No, yeah, that's kind of, well, like I immediately did think boy genius, but then I was like, I want a tooth on my necklace because I feel like it'll add like a little something.
Yeah, no, I agree. And then when I was looking at the teeth, I was like, damn, should I just do an entirely teeth necklace?
I thought about that too. I literally, when I saw the tooth section, I was like, what if I just had like a chain of all teeth?
Say, what if I just fucked up the vibe right now and
just got all teeth?
Yeah. To the right of the teeth is a pussycat. A very scary pussycat.
Yeah, it looks like Miley Cyrus in that one meme.
Yeah. Miley Cyrus in that one meme when she was probably like 16 years old, when her eyes are so blue and large and she's standing at the red carpet and she's just like... That cat looks exactly like that. And to the right of the cat is a knife. Because... Yeah. Knives have been on my wish list, actually. Like, I want to buy a cute knife from Etsy. So that I could, like, hurt people with it.
That's fun.
But yeah, that's my necklace. This was $109.
Really not bad.
Yeah.
Really not bad. I'm really satisfied with my
That was
purchase.
so fun.
It was so fun. Brooklyn Charm reposted my picture.
So fun.
I got a cute IG pic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I loved it. It was such a fun time.
It was very good.
And I liked Ventura. I was sad it was raining.
Yeah.
But it kind of added to the vibe.
It did add to the vibe.
Like, it added to the ambiance.
Mm-hmm.
The rain has... I will say, like, the rain has been, like, adding to the ambiance. Like, I feel like I can sulk better when it's raining.
Yep. No, I agree.
And I do like doing that, but...
Because it was raining, I was listening to that John Mayer song.
Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. Okay,
yeah.
We got you on. We put you on.
You guys put me on. And I just had this thought, because I didn't really ever listen to John Mayer growing up or anything like that. Like, I just know his hits, like Gravity. And then New Light. Is that what it's called?
I have no idea.
New Light. Oh, you want to say it too. I want to say it too. I want to. I don't
think I know that one.
I'll have to play it after this because I'm pretty sure you know that song.
Maybe.
But I was listening to that song today because the guitar is just perfect for the rain. And I thought to myself, wow, this is so Republican of me to be listening to John Mayer. But then I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense because I don't think Republicans listen to John Mayer.
No.
But for some reason it made sense to me. Like, because I just feel like listening to John Mayer is just, it's just a Republican thing to do.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Because you're like, oh,
it felt a little bit...
He did Taylor Swift wrong.
It felt a little bit like against politics, I think.
Do you think what you're doing is you're associating John Mayer with Dear John the song, with Dear John the movie, with the military?
No, but that's a good loophole. That's a great web. But no, I think what you said earlier, it's no, not anti-feminist. It's anti-Taylor Swift.
It's anti-Taylor Swift.
Which feels Republican almost. Yeah. But those two things,
which also
it doesn't correlate whatsoever.
Because to be pro Taylor Swift,
yeah, because Republicans love Taylor Swift too. Yeah. But like, yeah, none of that made sense. But when I thought that in that moment, I was like, damn, this is such a Republican thing of me to do.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, I'm in my Republican era.
Oh. We've been saying that like 3 episodes in a row, and that's like really gonna start freaking people out.
No, it's not.
Oh, I have to vote. Oh my god, my ballot's sitting over there, and I literally don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Whoever's running right now,
you should vote on camera. No, I'm kidding.
That would be crazy.
I'm so kidding.
If you guys like are running, like you guys need to do better at your campaigning, because like I literally don't know who any of you are, and you keep putting mail in my mailbox, and it's a waste of paper.
Get on TikTok.
Actually, it's like making me upset to see it, and I just throw it out immediately, so I don't actually know what any of you guys are for.
Get on TikTok.
I'll do some research later.
I'm so kidding. Please stay off of TikTok. We
do not need I don't really want it like fed to me in that way, but I just feel like the marketing efforts should be better. Like I don't really like the YouTube ads that you guys are putting out. But like, can you make your website comprehensive, maybe, so I can like read things that you believe in, and like it not look bad, because they always look bad. It makes me not want to read what you believe in because your website's ugly.
It's so ugly. Can we talk about this line? Bitches be like, OMG, this is so coming of age. How long are you going to claim being coming of age, bitch? You've been coming of age for 10 years. You feel that way?
I said that to you.
Exactly.
Because you were talking about how this feels like a coming of age. And I was like, you came.
Damn, I did. Fuck.
Like, You can't say, I feel like coming of age, like, stops after college.
It stops. It should have stopped. It should have stopped at 23.
I think you can say, like, coming of age in a college film.
Yeah, totally.
I'm like, oh, you're still, like, you're a student, you're, like, you're not a real adult quite yet. But I think, like, once you have a job and rent that you're paying yourself, like,
you can't come of any more age.
Like, now you're just Bridget Jones.
Yes.
And, like, now it's depressing, actually.
Yes.
There's, like, no lessons to be learned.
No.
You're just, like, washed
You're
up.
just there. Like, get your shit together.
And not doing well.
Yeah.
Like, and why and how. Like, grow up.
Get your shit together.
Truly.
Like, it's... You can't come of any more age.
No, the ages came.
Time has expired.
You're here.
Yeah.
You came of age. Age. The age is over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say coming of age starts at 16?
I would say earlier.
15?
I would say
like 14.
11.
Hell no.
12?
No, that's childhood. Unless you have like a different childhood, but like to me, coming of standard average coming of age starts at like I would say maybe 14 and then ends at 23.
Okay. I would say I would give myself a little bit earlier because I feel like I was like prancing around in middle school and doing stupid stuff.
I mean, same, but like
and I feel like that's still like coming of age because you're like just starting to get a taste of independence. But I do think like proper coming of age is like 17 to 21.
I would say if you have a driver's license at 16, then your coming of age can start then.
Because you're like you're responsible for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but then that TikTok that came up on my For You page this morning, and it just said, after we've had this conversation all week about like you came of age.
Yeah.
Then I get this TikTok that says our coming of age has come and gone.
That's so messed up. What if I could? How can I come of age again? How can I come of age again?
That's what I'm saying.
Can I have a coming of age? Can we just have like a 24 through 28 coming of age?
It's just
can I have a little bit more, please?
Do you know what it is though? Is like it feels like good media, like good like free when people are like really free and having a great time. They're younger. I mean, obviously, because we're not having a good time anymore. Yeah. And nobody wants to make media about people not having a good time. Yeah. But I'm like, fuck, that's so sad because like everything that's aspirational has already
gone.
Has happened. Like when I'm watching like any high school movie, I'm like,
oh, I'm so excited for them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or I'm like watching a 90s rom-com, but I like know that they're like 23 in it. Like the girl's always 23. The girl's always 23. Like the guy's maybe a little bit older, but the girl's always like 23, 24.
Maybe we could have a second coming of age at 28. Is that the age that people said will
27
feel better? 27. Okay.
I've heard.
Yeah.
But
so
like,
I feel better then?
But yeah, I just like don't, I feel like the line is very blurry for me.
Is that my piss on your sock? Did you dip your sock in my piss?
No, I drank it.
Well, you probably grabbed more because why is it on your sock?
I drank it with a straw, straight out the toilet.
Is it leaking out of your foot? Because why is your sock yellow?
When I'm thinking about these movies and stuff, and how like.
Anyways,
I feel like if you're acting crazy at like 28, I just don't really like it. Like I don't really like it. Like I know that that's biased because I know it's wrong, right? Because I am a little bit like that. But when I watch like Bridget Jones or I watch someone who's like done with college and they're flailing, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Grow up. Like, how are you flailing right now? Pull it together.
How are you not flailing?
It's like not romantic. It's not cute. I'm like, pull it together.
I'm so her.
But then I'm like, oh.
I'm so Fleabag.
But so am I.
I'm so Fleabag.
But so am I. Mm-hmm. Like, so am I. But it's just not as like pretty.
Yeah.
It's not as fun as when you're flailing as a 17-year-old. Mm-hmm. When you're flailing and you're doing stupid stuff as a 17-year-old, it's so cool. It's like gritty and it's like, I'm rooting for them. Like I know that they're gonna like have it together. When you're flailing at 28, I'm like, damn, that might just be your life. If your frontal lobe is fully developed and you're still acting like that, like you might be locked in, babes. Like my frontal lobe is fully developed. Like what if this is just me? Also, my faces look the same. Yeah, I always thought for so long, I was like, oh, like I'll lose my baby fat when I turn 20 something.
Yeah, I always wondered what I was going to look like at this age.
I look the same as
that was the most exciting thing to me. When I was 10, I was like, dang, I can't wait to figure out what I look like when I'm 18. And then not much changed.
I look the same.
From 10 to 18.
I look the same. I feel like for so much of my youth, I was like, oh, I don't like it, but like one day. one day when I turn 24, I'm gonna be hot.
You'll just like wake up.
No, like that. I was just
That
gonna
way?
like wake up and like be hot.
Right.
And, like, my face would be like more. I just thought it would look different, like actually entirely different.
Yeah.
Like I just thought it would look completely different. I don't know why, because like sometimes when I look at pictures of my parents as kids, I'm like, oh, that looks like you, but it doesn't look like you.
Did you see yourself as anyone when growing up? Because I saw myself as Victoria Justice. Like whenever I would watch like Victorious when I was like 10 or 11 or 12, I would always have thoughts and be like, dang, maybe I'm gonna look somewhat like her. But she kind of was like the person that I was like, oh, I'll probably look somewhat like her if I did have to guess what I was gonna look like, which I obviously don't freaking.
No,
look
you
like
just
her.
end up looking like yourself.
You do, yeah. But I thought I was gonna change in that way and end up somewhat looking like her. Do you have someone like that?
I don't think I had anyone that I was like.
Not like Vanessa Hudgens?
Like Vanessa Hudgens, I would say, was someone who I thought like, oh, I look like her. Like I look kind of like her.
Yeah.
Like I could be a her type. But I never really like projected myself in that way.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that I would be me, but like way like more. Like I just thought I was gonna look different.
Grown.
Like like really pretty. Like I thought I was gonna look like me, but like. You know, good. Like really good. But instead I just look like me, but older.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I look like me. I think I don't.
My face has changed a little bit. Like, I would say if you looked at pictures of me in 2012, my face looks different.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had a bad, awkward face. Like, I had I feel like I look actually more like my 5-year-old self now than my 12-year-old self.
Yeah. Yeah, 12-year-old, puberty.
Not good.
And experimental era.
Like,
you're also experimenting with makeup, clothes, style.
You're also like your body is growing disproportionately, so you like look
like your nose is a different size.
Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nose was like huge for my face.
Same, my nose changed a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, a lot changes for 12 years.
Also, like my eyebrows were like completely gone 10 years ago. Like I had like literally plucked them down to nothing. Yeah. So that's a huge change. But like, otherwise, I feel like if you present day met 12-year-old me, you would recognize me. You'd be like, oh, that's Erin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've changed so much that like I'm unrecognizable.
Yeah.
I do feel like some people do though. Like their faces change a lot. I've always wondered that. Have you ever wondered that? I was just gonna say, like my grandpa was an 8th grade teacher, and one time we were getting Dairy Queen, and he retired when I was born, so 25 years ago. And we're in there getting Dairy Queen, and someone comes up and is like, Mr. DeVilbiss? And fully recognizes him, but he's like 80. Yeah. He's like 80 plus now. And I'm like, you probably had him in school when he was like 50?
Yeah. Oh.
He's 30 years older and you still recognize him.
Was that guy old?
No, she was like...
it was a woman.
It was a woman. She was probably like 40.
Mm.
No, like maybe, yeah, like probably like 40.
Yeah.
Maybe like 35 even.
Does your grandpa look the same from back then?
I mean, the same, but he's like, you know, he's like
older.
Old man, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got like white hair. He's like a little bit more like thin.
Mm-hmm.
So like no. And I always wondered that about people who recognize their like childhood friends.
Yeah.
Like when you like were friends with someone from like in 3rd grade and then they like move away and you never see them again, but then you see them at 25 and you just like happen to recognize them.
Yeah. I don't think
How
I'll forget.
does that work?
I don't know. I don't think I would forget the way somebody looked that I grew up with.
I don't think you can either, but they like just
they
the
change.
thought they look the fact that they look really different.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't experienced that much in my lifetime because most of the friends that I like have now I've had for a long time. There aren't friends really that I've like had and then not had and then come back to.
Yeah, also you see them online.
And I see them online, so like there's not really that, but I always wondered what that would be like.
What that would feel like.
I feel like the only time I've really experienced that is with my friend Leon, who I like grew up with, young childhood, and then I saw him in 2019 for the first time in probably like 10 years. Mm-hmm. So the like time I'd seen him before that, he was like fully in elementary school. And I remember seeing him and he was like way taller than me. And I like just in my mind was like, oh, like I forgot that you would be taller than me. And his voice sounded just like his dad's, who I also like grew up around. Yeah. And I was like, oh, you sound just like Uncle Chris. Like, I'm shocked that you sound just like, and I hadn't heard that voice in so long. Yeah. And it was so weird that he opened his mouth and I was like, you sound like Uncle Chris.
It's also scary how fast boys grow.
Oh my God.
Because I have a little brother and
When they
we
through
sent
that
him off to
period.
8th grade, and it was August of 8th grade. By December, completely different person. Within that 4 months, maybe like 4 or 5 months, probably grew like 3 inches. Voice completely changed.
Yeah.
Face matured. Like, how?
I was just thinking that because obviously I've been watching Percy Jackson. From episode 1 to the last episode, Walker looks different. Like, the actor looks different.
Yeah.
And then I was looking at his Instagram yesterday, and I was like stalking because I was like, oh, like, what was he in before this? Like, what else is he been up to? And I saw a picture of him with his sister at the top, like, recently posted, and he's her height, and I was like, oh, they like look super similar. Are they like twins? Then I scrolled down literally like 9 posts to like maybe a year ago, and he's like a foot shorter than her and looks 11, and she like looks the same. And I was like,
does that mean they're growing a millimeter every night?
they're growing so fast. It's like crazy. And I kind of remember that about Gary and Derek because it happens overnight.
Mm-hmm. Like,
1 second you have a baby brother, and the next second they're like
a dude.
Like, stronger than you, taller than you, bigger than you. And like Derek especially, like Gary, I think because we're closer in age, I noticed it less. But with Derek, and because I had already like left home in the time that he was like doing that.
Yeah.
I just remember like I had a baby brother. I had a little brother. And then like I left, and then when I would come home, also Derek like he's like going to the gym.
Oh my god.
So he's like bulkier, and he's like big. And like in my mind, I'm like, you're 8 and you're lanky and you're skinny. But then when I like actually stand next to him, I'm like, why are you like, you know,
like strong?
Like, why are you built?
I should be able to like push you to the ground, and you're supposed to cry.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
That is crazy. No.
But like still in my mind, still when I see his face, I'm like, you're 8. Like, you have an 8,
Yeah.
like, I'm like, you have an 8-year-old's face, like, tacked onto, like, a man body, and I'm like, what the heck is that?
I don't really know. Was there, like, a period in your life where there was months that you felt like you grew really fast, or you changed very sporadically? Like, when was your biggest turnover in youth?
Oh, you can see it. If you look at my sophomore year of high school, you can literally see instantly when I exited my awkward phase and finished puberty and was like fully cooked.
Got you.
It's like it looked
was
overnight.
Entering your awkward phase like a quick turnover?
I don't know that.
Or was that a slow cook too? Like,
I think
slowly getting into
I think it was slow because I think about like I've been the same height since I think 5th grade, I want to say, or like I was maybe 5'1" in 5th grade, and now I'm like 5'2.5". Maybe I grew an inch and a half since I was like 12. But I've been pretty much this height, because I remember in 5th grade I was like taller than some of the boys, and that was when I was kind of entering my like awkward phase.
Yeah.
And that felt like an elongated period. Like, I feel like I was cute little kid, cute, and then in 5th, 6th grade I started to get like awkward, like not cute.
Yeah, I would say 5th, 6th for me too.
Like, ooh, like
honestly, just 5th.
Like, she just looks a little like not as cute anymore, and a little bit more like gangly. And then that went from like 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th freshman year. I would say that period of time, like, I changed drastically, but didn't look good. Like, I did not look good in that period. And then somewhere in sophomore year, I feel like I went from looking kind of like gangly and half-baked to like how I look today.
Got you. For me, I would say 5th grade was my lowest awkward phase. Like, that's when it was, because I started breaking out in 5th grade, but
mine was 6th
that
grade.
was the only year. 5th grade was the only year that I was breaking out, and then it ended like very quickly. And then I didn't break out again till probably high school, but not as bad. Like, 5th grade was the worst breakups I've ever had.
6th grade.
No way.
Yeah, it was bad.
But 5th grade was bad, and then 6th grade I was normal. 7th grade I was normal. I would say I had a little tip in 8th grade where I was like slightly awkward, and then I've never felt like I wasn't bad. Like, I've never been too awkward to the point where like, oh, she's having an awkward phase. I
don't know if I could say that.
It was probably just 5th grade where somebody was able to look at me and be like, oh, she's having an awkward phase. But like, 6th,
see, I feel like I was very
fine.
into like weird fashion at the time, which made my awkwardness like worse. Because I was very into like graphic
That was my
tees.
5th grade experience.
I was very into like the
weird
Charlotte,
fashion.
Yeah, weird
justice.
fashion.
Teal skinny jeans and like a tank top with palm trees all over.
Oh yeah, it was like, I feel like my like fashion was just, it was questionable at best from probably like 6th 7th and 8th grade was when I was the most experimental. That's when it was very clear that I was just like at Charlotte Russe, like buying what I thought was cute and not thinking strategically.
Yeah.
It was also like Delia's phase, but also exiting. It was like exiting Justice, but still having the Justice stuff and wearing it.
Yeah.
While buying stuff from like Delia's, Charlotte Russe,
like
Forever 21.
Yeah.
Weird times.
Weird. I remember being so pissed because I went to the mall once with Gina and my friend Angela, and they were 2 years older than me, and they were kind of just like taller and like more, they were just older than me, so they had more growth. And like I was still so small, but we would all go to the mall together and they'd be able to shop and buy whatever and like fit into the pants and like be able to go to
like
Hollister.
when you're like smaller than a 00. Like
yes,
you haven't like fully like filled out yet.
Yeah, and like I remember having like a crying fit because they got home and they were able to just like get all their stuff, and I was just like, I can't even like fit anything in the mall. Like I'm just a child. Like I'm like a baby. Like it's so stupid, and embarrassing. Like I can't like.
I feel like
buy stuff at the mall.
I didn't have that, but I was probably like, I mean, you know, I went through puberty a lot earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was already wearing a bra in like 5th grade, so like, I don't think I had that. By the time I wanted to wear the older fashion, I was like already built a little bit older.
Yeah.
But I did have like the other end of the spectrum where like I felt like my boobs were like bigger than everyone else's, and I was like, I hated it. Like, I was like embarrassed by it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, like I have to wear ugly bras because they don't make cute ones for like
young girls.
Yeah, they don't make the cute, and I still feel that way. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, they don't make cute stuff.
Yeah.
They make sexy stuff for people with boobs, you know. And I'm like, sometimes I just want a cute,
like a cute thing.
A cute thing.
Yeah.
When do you think you were like the prettiest, or do you feel like you've been on an upward trajectory? Because this is my fear, right?
I have an answer.
I actually have an answer for when I think I was the prettiest. I don't think, however, that is the prettiest I'll ever be, but I realize that at some point you hit there. You like get to the point where you're the prettiest you'll ever be.
Yeah.
Like,
I would say sophomore year of high school for me.
Is the prettiest you think you've
sophomore
ever been?
and junior year of high school.
Really?
And now. I mean, now I'm the most beautiful I've ever been, but like I would say sophomore and junior year of high school.
I would say not high school. I would say probably, honestly, summer 2022.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was doing good summer 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Then I like suffered a little bit. I experienced some setbacks.
I mean, I was same. I think I was good back then too, but now, like honestly, like I'm better this year than I've ever been in my entire life.
I do think like my face is probably like the prettiest it's ever been right now.
Mm-hmm. Which feels amazing.
It does.
And I hope so, because it's like what I'm working towards, you know. Like
I'm really scared.
I've been investing in
myself. Look in the
myself.
mirror and I'm like, ooh, I peaked.
Yeah.
Like I'm done.
No, you're never done.
But aren't you?
No, I'm never done. Never going to be done.
You think you're gonna
My mom, also my mom, when I look at my mom, like she has had some dark moments in her 30s to where it affected the way she was taking care of herself. But like I genuinely think like she is the prettiest she's ever been right now. And she's like 45, 46.
Okay, so that like gives like
radiant.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it will never end.
I don't know, I just feel like it's tough for women because like,
I mean, it is really tough because the older you get, the harder it is to hold on to that youth.
Well, and people like don't tell you you're pretty anymore.
Mm-mm.
Once you get to a certain age, you know. And then I'm like, oh, it must be really hard to believe then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I'm supposed to be looked at more than anybody right now, like more than anything right now. Like,
These are
I'm
the
fresh.
These are the years that we're supposed to be naked. That's what Kylie Jenner said.
Oh, she said that?
Yeah, she's like, these are my naked years.
Oh, that's crazy.
She said that word for word.
Wow.
On whatever.
I don't think I like don't know if I like yeah. I haven't had my naked years yet.
Well, you're gonna. So.
Although I do think I was the most comfortable in myself when I was probably 16. I feel like 16 is when I first started to feel like, oh, I'm hot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like that went away.
Mm.
There was a good period of time, I think 16, 17, where I was like, I'm hot.
God. Yeah.
I'm hot.
Yeah.
I'm hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't had that feeling in a long time.
I feel hot.
Right now?
Yeah, you don't feel hot? I feel like you feel hot. You have some days.
I have occasional.
Yeah.
But I feel like I felt hot all the time when I was like 16, 17. I was just like, oh, who I am is hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just emulating hot.
Got you.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. It's like early because you're like too young to be actually hot, so it feels kind of rebellious to be like,
Yeah.
I'm hot.
Yeah. Should we get into our things of the week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What best thing you ate this week? El Coyote.
Yeah.
That hits every time.
El Coyote. The Howard enchilada.
So good.
At El Coyote. God, it's so good.
Actually, I really liked the ponzu yellowtail and the fries with the aioli at Bell's Beach House. We did go out.
You went out.
Let the record show
of that.
Let the record show that we went out on Friday.
We did.
A rare occasion.
We did.
It was actually really fun. I
threw up in our drain.
In
the parking lot.
She said we're not allowed to talk about that.
Wait, are we not? Oh shit.
Okay. It's too embarrassing.
Oh.
We'll bleep out the name.
That. Yeah. I bleep out the name. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was fun. I feel like we got free drinks from our waitress.
Oh my god, that was so fun. Our
no
waitress
free drinks
kept
from
bringing
anybody who
over
thought we
free
were
drinks.
cute.
She brought us a drink that had like a dragon printed on it, and she brought it over and she was like, "Hey guys, we're just testing out our printer right now, and I was wondering if you guys are interested in just like having this
pina
one."
colada.
And we were like, "Yeah." And she
duh.
was like, "You guys are our nicest table.
You're my nicest table.
So here's this."
And then she came back with like another espresso martini and was like, "Here, try this one."
And she brought a beer too, but she was like, "I'll keep this one because you guys might get actually bad shit, really drunk." So she kept the beer. I don't even know what we were talking about.
Going out.
Oh yeah.
On Friday. Oh, I feel like I'm coming a little bit back into that because I think like really truly like a big part of me died during COVID and then like really couldn't come back out of it. But I feel like when there's a group of us, I think I would struggle if just the two of us went out.
I would not ever want to do just
like
the two of
that's
us.
just really too. But like when there's like a group,
I
feel like I'm like the energy.
Totally.
I'm having a blast. Like I'm like.
That's what going out is for.
Yeah, like I feel like I had a good time. We didn't even talk to anybody but ourselves,
and it was still fun.
and it was so fun. That 45-minute bit where we talked like we were in Love Island.
Yep.
Had me in tears.
Yeah.
And I was entertaining nobody but me and my friends.
Same.
What a great time.
We just sat on the patio of the bar that we were at, and it was full. There was a lot of people there, and we just talked in British accents, like thick British accents, yelling at each other for maybe about 45 minutes.
It was a long time.
And my drunk self kept, and Jessica too, like because she said she kept looking up to see if people were looking at us. And people? I kept looking up to see if people were looking at us. I scanned the room maybe about like every 2 minutes to see if people were staring because we were being so loud. Not a single person gave a shit, and I'm so glad. But like, I was like, nobody wants to watch this because
nobody's entertained.
If I witnessed that, if I witnessed a different group of girls doing that, I'd be staring. I'd be like this.
I'd be like, "Ooh, what's Frank's doing?"
I would be laughing.
It was funny.
Not a single person.
I was dying. I thought it was funny.
Unless they thought. And then this other thought got into my brain because I was like, damn, unless they knew that I kept looking at everybody around me.
Oh, and they were trying
so they were avoiding it, yeah.
Oh, that would be funny.
That was the other thing that I was like, shit, maybe I was staring too hard.
Maybe.
Because I kind of was. But.
No, but like, so fine. So fine.
Yeah. Wait, I need to grab.
I was gonna say, those were the things that I ate this week that I feel like that were memorable, that stood out to me. And then our little going out thing. Also, we went out on Friday because I got a tattoo. I feel like I should like let the record show. Like, I have to like take my arm out of here. I got a tattoo. Ta-da! It's in my grandma's handwriting. I got it done in Venice, which is why we went out.
Is it not focusing?
I think it is now. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. This song that I've been listening to, one of them is Slow Dancing in a Burning Room by John Mayer. So Republican vibes. And then the other one is Fall For You by Secondhand Serenade.
I was going to say Fall For You by Secondhand Serenade.
Yep.
'Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change. Oh, actually, Tale of the Pup was so good too. I would so go back there.
Me too.
I had such fun at Tale of the Pup. We did a lot this weekend. I haven't really been. Oh, I've been fixating on Paul by Big Thief.
Yum.
I'm still on the Don't Forget Me Maggie Rogers kick. I'm still on the older Lizzie McAlpine kick. Also, I added Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls to my playlist because I can't stop thinking about that Rain performance. Media I've been consuming this week, one day. That's it. Really just one day. I've been reading, but like I'm slow right now on the reading. I feel like I was heavy on the TV and the journaling this weekend and the like experiencing life with people, I like reality, if you will. So I've been slow on reading, but I need to pick back up on that. Can't lose my streak.
Yeah, I don't really have any quotes that come to me right now.
Quotes. Like an actual quote. I'm trying to think because there were some.
My quote of the day is, "Who up wanting to be nothing?"
I thought that was valid.
So that's my quote.
I think like probably something from one day, but I can't think of a specific quote. I just think as a whole that's been really moving. Also Channing Tatum.
Oh yeah, I love him.
My last week's white boys of the week were Paul Mescal for his outfit at the BAFTAs and just being Paul Mescal, and then Channing Tatum for She's the Man. Oh, when I close my eyes, I see you for what you truly are, which is ugly.
Yeah, that's the quote.
That's the quote. That's the one. Yeah. That's the one. Oh, and also, like, see you soon then. We watched
We're
Dear John.
done! What? Sorry.
We watched Dear John.
Oh, yeah.
We, like, watched both ends of Channing Tatum.
Yeah, we did.
Like, two versions of him. But
Oh, man.
the see you soon then and Dear John. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's...
Also Before Sunrise. Oh, I've got Daydream Delusion.
Ice cream.
Limousine Eyelash.
Oh, yeah. Limousine eyelash. Like, what the fuck?
Sweet cakes and milkshakes.
Also, the way that
I am Delusion Angel.
The way that he says all of that. Limousine
Eyelash.
I am Delusion Angel.
I am Delusion Angel. That whole poem.
That sounds like a... Sometimes Olivia Rodrigo's lyrics sound like that.
And you know what?
And I love it.
I respect her for it. I think that hits.
And I love it.
It's good. It's good. It's good. That's really good.
Like, yes.
Yes, girl. Happy birthday to her also.
2 equals 5.
2 plus 2 equals 5.
And it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, skin like puff pastry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know what you're saying there.
But yes.
But limousine eyelash.
Yes, limousine eyelash.
Like I do understand limousine eyelash. Like I get a visual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like, oh,
maybe
someone
was
was
Mitski.
Someone was in a limousine and their like fake eyelash fell off. And that like says something to me.
Limousine eyelash. Limousine.
Daydream delusion.
Or you know how cars you can put eyelashes on cars, like
on
the
them?
buggies. You can put eyelashes on a limousine.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know who would want to do that, but like
Kind of fun, I guess.
Fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daydream delusion. Is that what it is?
Daydream delusion. No.
Or is it limousine?
Yeah. Daydream.
Should we read it? Should we read the whole thing?
Let's some spoken word, if you will. Also, I also want to talk about like red carpet looks that I really liked.
Oh yeah.
Because Daisy Edgar Jones in that red piece, hit, banger. Zendaya on this Dune press tour, hit, incredible, show-stopping, never been done before. Timothée Chalamet, I'm waiting for you to come up in the ranks. I will be seeing Dune next week, so maybe you will.
Why is it so long? It's not this long in the movie, is it?
I think it is.
Okay, I'll read the whole
Daydream.
thing.
Wait. Wait.
What?
Okay. Ready? Daydream delusion, limousine eyelash. Oh baby, with your pretty face, drop a tear in my wine glass. Look at those big eyes, see what you mean to me. Sweet cakes and milkshakes. I am a delusion angel. I am a fantasy parade. I want you to know what I think. Don't want you to guess anymore. You have no idea where I came from. We have no idea where we're going. Lodged in life like two branches in a river, flowing downstream, caught in the current. I'll carry you, you'll carry me. That's how it could be. Don't you know me? Don't you know me by now?
That's so Mitski, actually.
That's really good.
That's really good.
Like, it's really good.
I was moved by
No,
that.
like, it's really good. Like, I know it, like, if you take things out of it, it doesn't really make sense. But when you read it all together, I'm like, it fits that movie so well.
It does.
And it makes sense.
I'm a delusion angel? Yeah.
We have no idea where we're going, lodged in life like two branches in a river, flowing downstream, caught in the current. I'll carry you, you'll carry me. That's how it could be. Don't you know me? Don't you know me by now?
And also it's been like hours.
Yes. Literally the fact that they like don't know each other, but they know each other.
Yes.
I moved.
Yeah.
I moved.
That is very true.
Who's Delusion Angel and who's Fantasy Parade?
Delusion Angel is probably her. Fantasy Parade is probably him. Because I feel like she's the angel. She's playing in him. Like, she plays with him a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, she's playing with the parade. And he's, like, bringing the atmosphere. But she's, like, he sees her as the angel. You know?
Isn't it so interesting in the second movie how they, like, flip perspectives? How she becomes the pessimist. And he becomes, like, the romantic. God.
Alright. Well.
God.
That was that.
That's crazy. It was a crazy time. Wow. I moved. I'm gonna go watch
crazy day.
Episode. I wrote down the episodes that I wanted to rewatch of one day. I want to watch episodes 4, 7, 10, 12, and 13. And then I also compared them to Normal People episodes. Let me tell you.
What if I just farted?
Normal People episode 8 is one day episode 4. Normal People episode 10 is one day episode 5. Normal People episode 7 is one day episode 10. And Normal People episode 12 is one day episode 13. If you're looking to chase some feelings, those are them.